Alright, welcome to the video forecast, guys. So we'll take a look, start off with the weather maps. We got 48 in Hartford, we got 54 in Salem, 54 in Provincetown, or 57 in Provincetown, 57 on Nantucket, and then about 58 in the Waterbury area. So let's take a look at our future radar. This is one of our computer models. This is the European computer model. We have a major storm coming, and you can see it basically shows a circulation developing off the coast, a very strong one at that, and then that energy gets transferred to it's very complicated right now. So right now we think we have two systems that come together to make a giant system. The European model shows one to our south, one basically over land, and then another one up to our north. So it shows three low pressure systems. So it's a very complicated forecast right now. It's going to be one of those forecasts we don't know for sure until the day before or the day of the storm. So it shows a 972 millibar storm off our coast. It also shows a storm, basically a center of circulation over the Hartford area. That gets transferred up and becomes a very powerful storm as it heads into the coast of Maine area, and then it continues on from there. So here's the European model. It shows a 967 millibar storm just to the north of Boston. That is a very powerful storm. It also shows some very significant winds, about 106 knots off the coast, which is about 121 miles an hour. That is probably not going to happen. That's probably over-exaggerating, which is good. But it's going to be something we'll have to watch very closely. We do have the threat of strong damaging winds over 60 miles per hour, and potential for some flooding rains, possibly 2 to 4 inches or more. So here's one scenario. It goes right through Connecticut, and it goes just to the west of Boston and continues on. That is probably one of the worst case scenarios, I think, for us of the circulation. This will be throwing water into Long Island Sound, and it'll also give you the threat of some very significant coastal flooding for Rhode Island, the Southern Cape, and the islands. And then it also gives a threat of flooding rain for Hartford and to the northwest of Hartford and west of Hartford, where there could be the potential for 2 to 4 inches or more of rain. That is probably the worst case scenario storm. So we'll be watching this system very carefully. And here is something that could happen with the rainfall. We're not doing specifics yet. It's still 2 days out. But we're seeing a heavy band of rain that could be 2 to 4 inches or more for just to the west, or actually over Hartford and to the west of Hartford. That is where we could have the potential for 2 to 4 inches or more of rain. Some of our computer models want to show possibly 3 or 5 inches of rain. So a very significant storm. We'll be watching this very closely. And if this does come to fruition, we do have the threat of scattered power outages for the coastlines, eastern Connecticut, as well as the Cape Islands, and then more isolated power outages as you head inland. Today, 65 to 70 inland, partly to mostly cloudy skies. There could be some mostly sunny spots, especially in Berkshires. 63 to 67 along the Connecticut and shoreline areas of the region, with with partly to mostly cloudy skies. We did have a couple rain showers out there this morning. Didn't become a big deal. And here's your 7-day forecast. Today, we do have those shower potential in the morning. About 68 inland. Tomorrow we clear things out, 59 degrees. And then Wednesday, 60 degrees with that rain and wind, basically coming into the afternoon and evening hours. So most of the day should be fine with some isolated showers. The main bulk comes in after about 5 o'clock, let's say, from the south, and then moves to the north as the night goes on. The worst of the storm should be Wednesday night and the early Thursday morning. It should kick out of here by mid to late morning Thursday. Kept it dry right now. Probably gonna have to update that and put it for isolated showers. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we clear things out, and it should look beautiful and temperatures that will be very comfortable for this time of year. So that's a video forecast. Check back in tomorrow for an update. Thanks for watching and stay safe.